Would you like to watch an episode of Mad Men?
Now?
Yeah. You have about an hour. I'm like 50 feet away.
Is it a way we watch Mad Men but we are gonna have sex?
I don't know about that. Probably gonna make out.
I have time.
It's this way.
In this video, you're going to see hidden camera footage of me approaching a hot Italian girl and bringing her home in less than an hour. And actually, you're gonna see her literally say that we're going to have sex. She actually brings it up consciously, right? Verbalizes that thought. And this is only a part of the full video. So the full video is over 50 minutes long, and it's much more educational to watch the whole thing because then you see like what a real pickup looks like as opposed to just the highlight reel kind of stuff, the exciting stuff. But for a platform like YouTube, the exciting stuff is what gets views, that's what makes the algorithm do well, and for someone who's watching free content, that makes more sense. But if you want to get the most educational benefit from this clip as possible, it's going to be available on my upcoming online course called God Mode, which is coming out in June 1st. It's coming out June 1st, and on that course, you'll be able to see the entire interaction as well as me breaking down exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm saying what I'm doing, why the girl's reacting the way she's reacting, and why the interaction goes so smoothly. With that said, let's jump into the free clip from the video.
Hey,
Hey,
you're cute. You're cute.
thank you.
Attractive. Bonita.
Thank you so
Oh, how long are you here for?
much. Just a couple of days.
So just a short but intense romance is all we have time for? It cut out, but what I was saying there is we only have time for a short but intense romance, which, by the way, is a great line you can use on any girl who's traveling or who's not going to be in the same area as you for a long period of time. And it gets a good reaction like 99% of the time.
Do you wanna
That's
drink
what it's going to
something?
be? Yeah, do something.
Okay. Do you wanna drink something?
We could. Yeah, there's a... Would you like to watch an episode of Mad Men?
Now?
Yeah. You have about an hour. I'm like 50 feet away.
Is it a way we watch Mad Men but we are gonna have sex?
I don't know about that. Probably gonna make out. Good way to respond to something like that is to take it back a step, right? So I say, I don't know if we're gonna have sex, but we'll probably make out. Showing non-neediness and making it less overtly sexual so it's easier for her to relate to it. It's a great show. I don't want you to miss out. By the way, when I'm saying that, I'm looking at her straight in the eyes with a very sexual look, and I'm not really talking about how I don't want her to miss out on the show. I'm talking about how I don't want her to miss out on the other opportunity, the subtext, right, being sex.
10:22. I have time.
It's this way.
I hope you enjoyed that clip. Like I said, that's just a small part of the full video that you'll be able to access on my online course coming out June 1st called God Mode. And I have multiple other pools on there, from open to bringing the girl home and explaining exactly why I do what I do so you can learn, because the best way to learn is through example, it's through modeling. That's how we learn socially. And so when you see someone else doing something, it gives you, it's a much higher bandwidth, a much higher quality of information that you're getting compared to just explaining something in theory. You do need theory, you do need strategy, stuff like that. But learning through watching interactions and explaining it, it gets you a feeling of what it feels like, what the energy is like, what the body language is like, what the eye contact is like. It gives you a lot more to learn from than just the logical informational side. It shows you what it looks like to be fun, to be carefree, to show strong intent, instead of just learning about them intellectually. There's a quote by this dude, Baron de Montague, I believe his name is, hard to pronounce, but it's a really intelligent man feels what other men only know. And that's what infield does. It takes you beyond knowing it and towards feeling what game is like. And absolutely one of the best tools that you can learn from. So I have a lot of infield on the product. I also have a complete guide in terms of what action steps you should take and how to get real results from game. And the product isn't even going to be expensive. It's not a $200, $300 kind of course. I think it's kind of, online courses don't need to cost hundreds of dollars because books cost $20. And a book has more information and is actually harder to make than an online course, if you think about it. Like, I've written a full-length book, and that took months of writing and rewriting, whereas an online course actually takes less effort, but people charge far more for it. I don't think that makes sense. I believe in undercharging, over-delivering. I think that's ultimately the best marketing strategy anyway, because then people are gonna, word of mouth is gonna spread, and people are gonna have faith that you're actually helping them as opposed to just grabbing as much money as possible. So the course is going to be very inexpensive, very affordable. It's going to have tons of infield. It has multiple clips of me pulling girls home, breaking down the entire interactions. And if you're serious about learning game, instead of just being entertained by videos, that's the highest quality information. It's breaking down those full-length pulls so you see exactly what goes in to making this happen, to making game work, so that you're actually getting tangible results. So I'll be posting a few more free infield previews of the clips from the course in the coming weeks, so make sure to check that out. But remember, the course comes out June 1st. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video.